Hi everyone, today we are going to discuss about one of the important topic, that is oogenesis. Okay, before going to discuss about the oogenesis, one important point is that in male spermatogenesis, the formation of sperm cells occurs after puberty stage, but in female during fetus development, when the fetus is developing in mother womb, at the time only these oogonias are developing, starts from developing at the time of before birth only. That is a major difference of male and female. In male, after puberty, spermatogenesis occurs. In female, oogenesis, the formation of ovum, the development of ovum occurs at the time of fetus only. When the fetus is developing, at the time only before birth. Before birth means from when the fetus is developing, at the time only what the development of development of ovum occurs in female. That is a major difference of male and female. Okay, now we have to observe what are the stages in oogenesis. Oogenesis means what? The formation or development of ovum. That is we can call oogenesis. Okay, you have to remember one important point. Oogenesis occurs at the time of fetus, when the fetus is developing. At the time only, okay, the oogenesis occurs in female. The development of what? Follicles in ovary. Okay, ovary is the very important part of the female reproductive system. In a ovary, generally what we are observed already, we are observed various types of what? Follicles. That follicles what we call, especially for the follicle consists what? Okay, oocyte. Primary oocyte, secondary oocyte, tertiary oocyte. Okay, the primary oocyte, secondary oocyte. That means these follicles are developing in different stages. The development of follicles we are observed in last class. In development of follicles, what type of development we are observed? Okay, first of all, the follicles are very small in size. That is we can call primordial follicles. Primordial follicle. These primordial follicles are origin from, these primordial follicles are develops from germinal epithelium. This is a germinal epithelium. That means these germinal epithelium and foldings and forms primordial follicles. In primordial follicles, oocyte is developing. In primordial follicle is what is the difference between primordial follicle and primary follicle? Primordial follicle, the outer covering layer, squamous epithelium, very thin layer. It is covering with what? Very thin layer, squamous epithelium. When it is changing into primary oocyte, these squamous epithelium cells are changing into cuboidal cells. Cuboidal means what? Increasing the size of epithelial cells, epithelial layer. The size of the cells, follicle cells are increased like cuboidal cells. This is we can call primary oocyte. In primary oocyte and also starts from developing what? Zona pellucida. Between oocyte, okay, this is between oocyte and follicle cells. We are observed one more layer, that is we can call zona pellucida. In zona pellucida, it is separates ovum and primary oocyte and follicular cells. Follicular cells and oocyte separated by zona pellucida. Zona pellucida separates these two. Okay, it's one more layer is formed. After that one we are observed some more layer. That means zona granulosa will be develops. Zona granulosa, and after developing the zona granulosa, and it will be changing like Graafian follicle. Graafian follicles. In Graafian follicle, around the Graafian follicle, okay, internal theca, external theca we are observed, and also what? Atrum. Okay, atrum. We are observed everything. In lot of changes occurs in ovary. The follicles are developing in ovary. That means it is changing like what? Primordial follicles and primary oocyte, secondary oocyte, and tertiary oocyte. After that one, Graafian follicle, the final stage, Graafian follicle. The Graafian follicle developed one, it is releasing ruptures and releasing what? Ovum. That is we can call secondary oocyte. Secondary oocyte. That means in a ovary we are observed these types of development. What type of development? Primordial and before birth, at the time of fetus, when the fetus is developing. At the time we are observed primordial follicles are developed. After primordial develops, after mitotic divisions, primary follicles are developed. After primary follicle, secondary follicles are developed. After secondary follicle, tertiary follicles and Graafian follicle ruptures and releasing what? Ovum. This is we can call what? Oogenesis. That means formation of what? Formation of ovum or formation of mature egg is called, that is we can call what? Oogenesis. Okay, oogenesis, formation or development of secondary oocyte, that is we can call oogenesis. Okay, now we have to discuss about the what are the changes occurs in what are the changes occurs in before, when the fetus is developing, after birth, okay, after maturation, after in their life, how these secondary oocyte is developing. Okay, the first of all, the oogoniums are formed from germinal epithelium cells. How many oogoniums are formed? Oogoniums at the time of when the fetus is developing, at the time 6 to 8 millions of what? Oogoniums are developing. 6 to 8 millions at the starting stage. At the when the fetus is developing, within weeks, within 6 to 8 weeks only. That means within 1.5 months. Within 2 months, how many millions are oogoniums are formed in female reproductive system in ovary? Means 6 to 8 millions of what? More than 6 millions of what? Oogoniums are developed from germinal epithelium cells. Okay, how many oogonium? What is the oogonium? Oogonium is the gamete mother cells. That means the ovums are developed from oogonium only. Oogoniums are developed from what? Germinal epithelium. So that it is developed from germinal epithelium. What is germinal epithelium? The outer covering layer of ovary. The germinal epithelium folding and forms oogoniums. The oogonium at the time of fetus, at the time of 6 to 8 weeks only, within 1 to 2 months, it will be produced how many million? 6 to 8 millions of oogoniums. Later, at the time of birth, that means the development period, gestation period. Between the gestation period up to 9 months, what will be happen? The number of oogoniums are reduced. How many? The final stage before birth. That means after completion of gestation period, okay, we will observe 1 to 2 millions of what? 1 to 2 millions of oogoniums. The first oogoniums are formed 6 to 8 millions of oogoniums within first and second month. After second month, the oogoniums are slowly reduced. How many? It will be changed into what? 1 to 2 millions only. Okay, these oogoniums before birth, slowly some changes occurs in oogonium. Oogonium, it is a primordial stage. Primordial follicles contains these oogonium. Primordial stage. In primordial stage means what? It is a oocyte covered with what? Very thin layer. Squamous epithelium layer. When it is after mitosis, it is increased the number of primordial cells and primary oocytes. These increasing the number of primary oocytes, after primary oocytes, it stops from developing. Then that means what are the changes occurs in when the fetus is developing? When the fetus is developing, at the time of fetus is developing, at the time the formation of oogoniums, 6 to 8 millions, the number of oogoniums are reduced 1 to 2 millions. These oogoniums are changed into primary oocyte. How they change it means what? These oogoniums having very thin layer. Very thin layer. It is covering with very thin layer. Squamous epithelium. The thin layer bulges and forms like cuboidal cells. That means cell size is little bit increased. That is we can call primary oocyte. In primary oocyte, what number of chromosomes are diploidic? Okay, 46 chromosomes, diploidic. Okay, after this primary oocyte is not developing anything. After birth to puberty stage, try to understand. After birth to puberty stage, maybe in girls the puberty stage starts at the age of 11 to 12 years. Puberty stage starts from 11 to 12 years. In this time, between birth to 11 to 12 years, at the puberty time, the ovary consists only 60,000 to 80,000 primary oocytes. 60,000 to 80,000 primary oocytes. But at the time of birth, the female ovary, it will be consist 1 to 2 millions of what? Primary oocytes. But at the time of puberty, it is very less. What happened between what happened between the whatever primary oocytes is there? These are degenerates and destroys number of oocytes, so that number of oocytes are reduced. How many? Only at the time of puberty, it will be consist only 60 to 80,000 of primary oocytes. At the time of, that is very, very important. That's why. Okay. At the time of birth, 1 to 2 millions of what? Primary oocytes is there. At the time of puberty, in female, generally female, 11 to 12 years, puberty age starts at 11 to 12 years. At the time only, it will be consist of 60 to 80,000 of primary oocytes. These primary oocytes, at the time of first menstrual cycle, only the 400 primary oocytes are ready for development. Only 400 primary oocytes starts from developing. So very, very important. This number is very, very important. Try to remember. Okay, only 400. And these 400, in that, only one primary oocyte starts from developing. Only in that 400 also, only one primary oocyte starts from developing. In one primary oocyte, the first primary oocyte, it completes meiosis 1 only, prophase 1 only. Prophase, metaphase, anaphase, telophase. 4 phases are not completed. Only in first stage, the primary oocytes completes only meiosis 1 only or prophase 1 only. In prophase 1, it is arrested. At the time of development, sexual reproduction, the prophase primary oocyte developing into secondary oocyte. What is the difference between primary oocyte and secondary oocyte? In secondary oocyte, around the oocyte, zona granulosa will be developed, Then internal theca, external theca develops, and also atrem develops. Okay, zona pellucidata develops. Everything is occurring. That is secondary oocyte. One more difference is primary oocyte after meiosis 1, after prophase 1. The primary oocyte is diploidic in state, 2n. After meiosis 1, the secondary oocyte haploidic in state. And haploidic in state and secondary oocyte in that ovulation is occurs. It is releasing outside the ovary. It is entering into the fallopian tube. In fallopian tube, when it is fertilized with ovum, it is again the meiosis 2 is completed and it will be forms ooted. Ooted nothing but ovum, the mature egg, formation of mature egg in fallopian tube. Okay, after it is fertilized with what sperm cell, it will be forms what zygote. Okay, these are the changes occurs in primary oocyte develops into secondary oocyte develops into otid, or we can call ovum. Okay, if you observe, this is what? This is oogonia. Oogonia is diploidic in state. Oogonia, these oogonias are developed at the time of fetus, when the fetus is developing. At the time of what will be happen? This oogonia, this is a it is changing into primary oocyte. The primary oocyte, after mitosis, so many primary oocytes are formed in ovarian follicles. In that one primary oocyte going on development. Okay, in that one primary oocyte, it is in meiosis 1, it is divided into two cells. In the two cells, one cell is larger, one is very smaller. This smaller cell is we can call polar body. Why? Because this is larger, this is smaller. Why? Because this cell is larger means what? The whatever genetic material, whatever material is there in that primary oocyte, it will be distributed into one cell only. In another cell, it is very small in size, that is we can call polar body. The polar body, in further it is not developing. Only secondary oocyte is developing. After meiosis 1, the formation of secondary oocyte. This secondary oocyte again, it is after ovulation, it is entering into the fallopian tube. Again, when it is fertilized with ovum, it is what? Again, it will divide and forms two cells. One is what? Ooted, other one is one more polar body. This polar body is degenerates. This ooted or ovum, it fertilized with sperm cells, it will be forms zygote. Okay, these are changes occurs in what? Especially in oogenesis. Okay, again you have to say in oogonia changed into what? Primary oocyte. These oogonias are formed by germinal epithelium. After mitosis, it will forms what? 1 to 2 millions of oogoniums. Oogonium is nothing but primordial follicle. It will be outer covering layer is very thin. When it is develops into primary oocyte, the cell size is increased and also around the layer it is bulges and forms like cuboidal cells. We can call primary oocyte. The primary oocyte is what? Primary oocyte. Primary oocyte is 2n. 2n means diploidic in stage. In primary oocyte, after puberty, again it starts from developing, the meiosis occurs. In after puberty, before puberty, up to prophase will be arrested. Only it will be up to prophase only. After puberty, what happened? Going on second stage of meiosis occurs. That is metaphase. Metaphase is occurs after puberty in female. This is very important. After puberty, mitosis 1 is occurs. And in the metaphase 1 is occurs. In that, what happened? This primary oocyte is divided into two cells. One cell is what, larger size, one is very small in size. The larger size, it will be called, we can call secondary oocyte. That means the primary oocyte, it will be after meiosis 1, it will be formation of secondary oocyte. This secondary oocyte is what? The cytoplasm, the genetic material, everything, the most of the cytoplasm is entirely distributed into secondary oocyte. Other cell is very small in size. It is also haploid, but it is very small in size. It is further, it is not developing. Okay, that is polar body. This secondary oocyte, it is after ovulation, after ruptures and releasing Graafian follicle ruptures and releasing this secondary oocyte, it is entered into the fallopian tube. When it is fertilized with sperm cells, centrosomes are forms, and what will be happen actually? This cell changed into what? Meiosis 2 is occurs. It is changed into otid. In otid and one more polar body, it will be forms one more polar body. Polar body further development is not occurs in polar body. In this otid or ovum develops into fusion, and it will be fusion with sperm and develops into zygote. Okay. These stages, these are changes are occurs in oogenesis. Okay, thank you.